Okay, just now I was asking you, what is your educational level?
I graduated 2 years, sir.
Graduate?
Computer.
Or on computer science, is it?
Computer hardware services, sir.
Computer hardware.
Yes, sir.
And what are your experience in your work? Do you have any experience as a domestic helper or any experience working in any field?
Not yet, sir. I experienced, sir, a cashier, sir, in 7 and Wireless and hasta custodian at Fiandre Salon, Pero Manila, sir.
So you are working as a cashier?
Not yet.
I mean, you were,
Yes, sir.
You are working as a cashier. I see, okay. And I just want to test you, huh? Can you see?
Yes, sir. 28 plus 38.
And how much is it?
66, sir.
Okay, okay, you can be a cashier. Okay. Have you got any experience working as a domestic helper?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet, huh? So why do you want to work in Malaysia as a domestic helper?
I want to help my family, sir.
You want to help your family, especially your
Yes,
child,
sir.
is it? Especially your
Yes,
child?
sir.
Okay.
Yes,
And why do you choose Malaysia to work? What is the reason?
sir.
Why do you want to choose Malaysia to work?
I choose Malaysia because it's not so far from here in the Philippines.
Ah, that's correct also. It's not too far, and on top of that, the food is almost the same as in the Philippines. So the food part, I think you shouldn't have any problem. And I can assure you Malaysian employers are very good, okay, compared to even Singapore or Hong Kong. We have got actually better employers. I can actually let you know about that.
Yeah, yes. Okay. Can, no problem. Okay.
Do you know that you will have any homesickness or anything like that when you come here? Would you think that you have homesickness when you come here?
Okay.
Homesick?
I will let you know. Okay.
No, sir. I try my best, sir.
You try your best, huh? So when you are homesick, you must think that of your loved ones, okay?
Yes, sir.
And also you must discharge your duty properly and honestly. Can you promise me that?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to work without off days?
No, sir.
You're not willing to work without off days. So that means you want an off day, and where would you be going during your off day?
I just rest, sir.
Okay, you can rest. That's not a problem. In the house you can rest, okay? And sometimes maybe you can just help a bit, but definitely you can rest on your off day. But you are not allowed to go out of the house. Is that okay with you?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
The reason why is because Kuala Lumpur is a big city, and I've got many cases they go out and then they are not able to come back, and we have a lot of problem. So is that okay with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you willing to work without a handphone?
No, sir.
You cannot work without a handphone?
No, sir.
No. So that means when you come here, you want to have a handphone hanging by your side while you work, is it?
I just use it when it needs.
In what?
And Not in working hours, sir.
Okay, if not in working hours, then you want it to use it after working hour, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what type of handphone you are bringing? Is it bringing a smartphone or just an ordinary
No,
handphone?
sir. Ordinary.
Okay, ordinary handphone, I have to let you know, calling back to Philippines is expensive. Okay? And I won't want you to waste your money in making calls. So can you please try to control yourself, don't abuse the phone. Do you think you can do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have to let you know, because when you come newly, most employers are not very happy to have the phone with you all, because they don't know whom you are going to contact and who is going to contact you. Because sometimes even people who doesn't know you comes to know your number and they can contact you. I also don't know how. So is it possible that for the first at least few months, can you let your employer control the phone? That means no, you will be given the phone to call maybe 3 times or even 4 times a month.
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
It's okay, then I can easily find you an employer. But if you want to control your own phone, it's very difficult, because employers are just worried you contact the wrong person, and then you have a lot of problem. We have got a lot of experiences. You can ask my Philippine staff here. She has got a lot of calls even from other agencies made, because from the phone they found some friends who are actually not friends. They go out and then they get into trouble, you see. So we don't want you to do that. So just remember that we want to take care of you. Just remember that we want to take care of you, and if we don't want you to be in any trouble, because you're in trouble, the agency will be in trouble, the employer also in trouble, your embassy also will be having wasting a lot of time to get in touch with you all, see? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say I got a Muslim employer. Are you willing to work with a Muslim employer?
It's okay, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
Do you know how long is the contract?
Yes, sir. 2 years.
2 years, Are you, let's say after the 2 years, are you willing to work to make an extension of your work permit here?
It depends, sir.
Okay, that's a good answer, okay, because it's too far away to see, Is there anything that you want to tell me about yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's say if you are talking to your employer, what would you actually tell your employer so that your employer can select you as their domestic helper? What would you like to tell the employer?
I will tell them that I will do my job well, that I will
No, don't be nervous. You just think and then you just let me know as fast as you can.
follow the rules and instructions of the employer.
Okay, that's very good. That means you are willing to take advices and follow instructions from the employer. Okay, don't just unnecessarily argue. If you
Yes.
have something that is you think is not right, probably you can just talk to your employer, and if you have broken something like a plate or a cup, just let the employer know. Is that okay?
Yes.
Just be honest. Main thing is you tell your employer that I'm honest and I will discharge my duty properly.
Yes.
Okay, now coming to looking after children, can you look after children?
Yes, sir.
Have you got any experience looking after children?
Any experience? Just my baby, sir.
You have,
not yet
I see.
experienced
You have experience looking after your own baby, am I right?
Experience mo na siya. Baka yun ang tinatanong. Ano mga working experience mo?
Get back to me, ah. No, you just write here, whatever it is.
This two okay already.
Don't tell me right.
Right already, ma. Then I put the date already. Take one, they still wanted.
Hello, Joy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just asking you your experience in looking after a baby and children. What is your experience?
My experience is only for
Your own child, okay? That means, have you experienced looking after your own child when the child was a baby?
yes, sir.
And now who is looking after your child? Is it your mother or you?
Yes, my mother, sir.
What about you? You don't look after? Hello?
Hello, sir.
No, now who is looking after your child?
This one,
My mother,
the
sir.
woman or one side already.
Huh?
My mother.
And what about you? You don't look after your child, and what are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing too.
Doing what?
But when I'm sir,
No, who is looking after your child now? Your mother, you're telling.
Yes.
And what are you
Yes.
doing? You are not looking after your child?
from now, sir, I'm not because I work.
You
I'm
are,
applying.
I know you are applying only, but before that, before you make an application, who was looking after your child?
Me, sir.
You were looking after your own child, so you must have
Yes,
some
yes.
you must have some experience looking after a child, huh? And
Yes.
also at that time a baby, huh? So are you willing to look after a family with, let's say, 2 or 3 children?
Yes, sir. It's okay, but not a baby.
You are not quite keen to look after a baby, lah. What is your reason of not wanting to look after a baby?
Yes.
Why is that you don't want to look after a baby?
No, sir. Not a baby, not a newborn baby.
No, newborn baby, okay.
Yes.
So because your lack of experience and the responsibility, is that the reason?
Yes, sir.
So you are willing to look after children, maybe 2 kids, say around 2 years old to 6 or 7
Yes.
years old. Is it okay?
Oh, yes, sir. It's okay.
But sometimes children, they are very active. Yeah, you think you can cope up with them?
I want 1 or 2 children, sir. Not more than.
That means 2 child.
Yes.
What about a house with no children? A house with 5 person in the house, all are adults. Okay. Would you like to work in this house? There are no children, all are adults. The youngest is 18 years old, is already going to college, and of course the rest is around maybe 50 over to 58, you see, and they are all working. So there will be nobody in the house. You have to
It's okay,
take
sir.
you have to take care of the house. The house
It's okay, sir.
the house is quite a big house, and have 3 floors with 8 baths. So your principal job is to look after the house, probably do some
House.
cooking. Do you think you will prefer this?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
I see. So you think you can help on this house, and they have got a few dogs. Do you think you can look after pets?
It's but just only 1, not more than.
No, this house has got a few dogs, okay? But I think you don't worry. The sir or the mom will know how to allocate the the time, for you to look after the dogs. Probably on a certain days, on a Sunday, they will help together and bathe the dog. But every day you just feed the dog. The dog don't need to take bath every day, you see. And of course, there's a big family. Probably on a Sunday, they will help together and bathe the dog with your assistance. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
This house, actually, the main job is to look after the house and the dogs. There are no children in the house.
It's okay. Yes, sir.
And I think this house got 2 maids, so you really don't have to worry too much, because they have got 2 maids.
Yes.
The question it doesn't come like that. Okay, this family has got a maid, but the maid will be going back. So that means that maid can cope up with the work, but she's been working there for a few years, so she is going back. So they want a replacement. So do you think that you can work in this house?
Yes, sir.
You can,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I can.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, sir. I can.
What type of food you know how to cook?
Filipino food, sir.
You know how to cook? You know?
To learn Malaysian.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's say if the house got an elderly person, old lady or even an old man, do you think you can look after them? An elderly person? Some actually are mobile, they just need company, they just need you to take them to the hair salon, take them to the market, take them to the store, or just take them downstairs to have some food. But some are invalid. So do you think you can take care of an elderly person? Some mobile, some immobile. Do you think you can do the job? No, I'm just interviewing you now generally. After that, I will gather the information and I will give your bio to the right employer. I have to interview January. That's why you have to answer me. To your mind, do you think you can look after elderly person?
Yes, sir. But what kind of elderly persons?
Okay, elderly means probably this person is old, maybe 70, 80 or 80 years old. They are weak, they need your help. Take them out, maybe they walk also very slow, they get up slow, and they need your company. That is one group of elderly. There is another, maybe some are invalid, that means they cannot walk, they are on a wheelchair, they need you to help them, to feed them, to bathe them. So do you think that you will be able to do the first group whereby the elderly is mobile, she can move, she can walk, she can do everything, but you need to help her because she's very weak. So do you think you can do this job?
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
can.
I can.
What about those who are invalid? Do you think you can? Have you got any training or any experience in looking after invalid people?
No, sir.
No, So you would prefer to look after an elderly who is mobile, can walk, and then they can do things by themselves. But you need to be at their side, talk to them, accompany them, be nice to them. Do you think you can?
Yes, sir. I can.
Yeah. Can you do hand washing?
Yes, sir.
You can. Okay. Do you know how to use all those electrical appliances?
Yes.
Like
Yes, sir.
washing machine, cooker, and vacuum cleaner. Can you use all these machines?
Yes, sir.
What type of food do you know how to cook now?
Sir.
What type of food can you cook? Philippine food. Philippine food. And what are the name me a few dishes?
Pork adobo.
Adobo. The
Pancit.
some more?
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken, fried fish, pancit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you are here, you have to be very careful, okay? Like you are in the
Yes.
house, don't let any strangers come in, even though they ask you to open the gate or open the door. If the
Yes, sir.
sir or the mom doesn't give you instruction, you have to be careful. Can you?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
do it? Can Have you got any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
Yes, sir.
You got friends and relatives in Malaysia. Who are they?
Not friend, cousin, sir.
Cousin. And where is she?
I don't know her.
Do you have any contact with her?
No, sir.
No, Okay, you come here, we don't wish for you to contact her because we are not sure who's your cousin, and sometimes what she's doing, we also don't know. So we don't want you to contact her. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you prepared to listen to advice and instruction from the employer?
Yes, sir.
Let's say if the family is a vegetarian, do you think you can eat vegetarian food?
Yes, sir.
Are you afraid of heights? That means, let's say you are asked to climb a ladder, or even you're staying in a condo, then you're asked to go to the balcony to clean the balcony. Are you afraid of that?
Yes, sir.
You're afraid of height.
Yes, sir.
So let's say if the family stay in a balcony, in a condominium, they ask you to go to the balcony. Do you think you'll be able to go to the balcony just to do some cleaning, to wash the balcony?
It's okay, sir.
It's okay, Let's say she asks you to clean the fan, to climb a ladder. It's not very high, but there's a ladder. Do you think you can do it?
Yes, sir. I try, sir.
But it shouldn't be very difficult. I think you should be strong, and you are still a very young girl.
Yes.
You should be able to do it. Can you just stand up and show me, your hands? Just stand up. Just stand up.
Yan silang wala.
I see. I think you are strong, right? Are you strong or not? Are you strong?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So I think this house, whereby you were asked to do the housework, probably it will be suitable for you. I will try and send your biodata. And also there's a family with 2 kids. 2 kids, okay? 2 kids who is maybe a few years old, okay? And got 1 elderly. The elderly, she will be able to supervise you, help you, teach you. The family of 6 person in the house. Do you think you can work in this family?
6 person.
They got 3 adults who are working, 1 elderly will be in the house, and 2 kids. Do you think you can?
I can work. Sir.
Do you think you can? Never mind, just bring.
Sir.
Not here.
Ano, Chinese ka?
Okay, there's also a family with 3 person in the house, and one child who is maybe about 1.5 years old. Do you think you can look after this family, 3 person, Sir,
How
mom,
many person?
sir, mom, and one child, maybe about 1 to 1.5 years old.
Pabigay lang na sa kami.
It is I call it
There are only
a
three.
toddler. That means the child is learning to walk. Just to look after the child properly. They are staying in a condominium. Do you think you can do this work?
Yes, sir. I can.
You can, so okay. So now I've identified you 2 or 3 employers. I think that should be okay. Any question you want to ask me?
There are only 3 persons.
Yes, this family has 3 person in the house. I've got a lot of employers here. That's why I'm asking you which one you prefer, and I will fit you there. Is it?
The last one, sir.
The last one with 3 person. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what about the house with 5 person? You look after the house and the dog, and with no children. Is that okay also?
I want the last you.
I know, but if they don't want you, it doesn't mean that you want them, they want you, see? And this one actually, I think they want somebody with experience.
Baka makailipat yun.
It doesn't mean that you want the employer might not want you. So I have to actually pick for you at least 2 or 3 employers so that you stand a better chance.
Yes, sir.
So if the one with the house, you look after the house and the dogs. They got, I think, don't know, 4 or 5 dogs. I think the dogs all are not a very big problem because they will only bathe the dog maybe on the weekend or something like that, and the family also will be there. So do you think you can look after this house?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
It's okay, So I think I'll try and fit you with this house, and also maybe a family who has got 2 kids, I'll try and fit you that. I think that's all, I think. So thanks,
Yes, sir.